with the laundromat guy here. Give him accomplice, and then we can
Yeah,
get his
I
DNA.
think it's
I already
better to
have
be
one in mind, Richard.
Conservative.
You do?
That makes
Well,
sense,
that's
but
for next
I'm
time.
not
That's a
going out
reward,
there.
okay?
All right.
I'm not going out the dark. You can keep this. I'm not going out there.
You're not patrolling for us?
No, I'm just here to talk and then I'm dipping. I'm sorry.
God
Keep it for
damn
tomorrow.
it.
Oh, sorry, I'm
You,
blind when I'm this tired.
No, I know exactly what
Are you staying on duty, sir? God damn
Ready
it.
by time.
You, I don't know who you
sorry. I'm also going up to.
are. You, what are those glasses?
What do you mean? What are they? Their prescription?
The prescription? What does it say on the side?
Some designer brand. I don't know. I just bought them in
Mana.
bulk.
What does that mean?
I don't know, honestly. What happened was fucking Slacks, my first time out as a cadet, right? Broke my heirloom glasses that have been in the fucking family for 3 generations. And so, and then second day, I got my mom's pair out. So I was wearing those. And then those broke. And so I just said, fuck it. And I bought in bulk. And so I got these cheap ass things.
You look like if a gnome was given a growth potion.
you could, and I would want to, but it's, you know.
I like the way you think and the way you see things.
I gotta go. I'm gonna see you guys.
Yeah, what was your dispatch, right?
Yeah, I'm Richard Dog. I'm married.
Oh, that's not what okay.
Daft, you shot your shot?
Roof. I wonder if I can put a dash cam in the train. Okay, dispatch. Anyone been there South Shamble Street? Reports for a deadly weapon. Unit 10 at the first spawn code 3. Supposed to be assault with a deadly weapon, right? Nobody wants to go to that?
Dispatch 881, show me 1042. Good night, everybody.
Well, 18 booking 1042 at 0144. Have a good night, mate.
Good night, buddy.
Oh, Snow. I don't think I have Snow's number.
Night. Good night.
Give me a second. Cookie message me. Being cold as shit. Give me a mo. I'm putting my hoodie on.
See you next time. Also, complimenting my suit. Have a good
Oh, it's so cold. I've literally got a hoodie on now and a blanket. All right. my God. This match going to be 10-7, 5 max. Jackie,
Jackie Snow speaking.
Hey, Jackie, how are you?
Oh, Richard, how are you?
Yeah, not too
I'm
bad,
good.
mate.
It's nice to hear from you. It's
you
been
too.
a while. Hope you're good.
I wasn't happy to see that you got hit by a bloody cop car.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was tertiary. They're an explorer. I guess they were tunnel visioning on the chase, but it's all good. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Flop came and checked on me too, so that was nice.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
What's up? What can I help you with?
Well, I didn't think I'd be saying this to you again, Richard, but it looks like we've both been contacted by a mutual, let's say friend, but not friend.
God.
Yeah. 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 I did call Rhodes yesterday and he said to me that he wasn't getting involved. Is that correct?
Yeah, we've been trying not to. Because it didn't exactly go well last time.
No.
How did you know I've been well, how did you know?
We have mutual friends. And also Rhodes told me yesterday.
Okay.
But yeah, we should probably chat about this at some point. There's a few things I need to figure out first, because I want to be able to give you as much information on this as possible so that you can try and keep yourself and others safe. But I'm not really sure where this is going right now. But to make you aware, I have heard there's already been a victim. I'm just not sure who or what right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and I haven't contacted police about that because, well, a few reasons. I don't know whether it's true. I don't know if any cops will actually give a shit about this kind of thing or not. I don't even know.
Why did he reach out? Well, how did you get involved?
He texted me. Well, no, he actually called me along with some texts and asked to meet up and said that he had something for me.
Yeah, that sounds about the same for me. Wait, he had
Yeah.
something for you?
Mm-hmm. He gave me a notebook. It's quite a long story in it.
What kind of story?
Basically, his life's history, how he became who he was or is, everything with his brother Isaac, him when he was younger. And from what I can see, it's not just one part to the story. It looks like part 2 is continuing. So, not sure where that leaves us currently.
It's yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of blindsided by all of this, so I don't know what. I got to take some time to think about how we're gonna handle getting dragged into this mess because we don't want to be
Rightfully
dragged
so.
in.
Yeah.
So we should definitely meet up and talk, but give me some time because I got hit with this last night. Really,
You're fine. Take your time. There's no rush on any of this. Like I said, I still have to meet somebody else anyway and get some further information before I speak to you formally about this. So
Okay.
Yeah, just try and keep your head above water. That's all I can say, really, Richard. I don't think roads will be bothered. Unsure on flop. Don't know.
What do you mean? You don't think roads will be bothered? Well, by this server?
What I have come to learn is that the further you stay away from Norman, the less likely you are to be affected.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're absolutely right.
And that's through his own admission, too.
Okay. You're not you're not taking your own advice.
I'm not really one of the people that has that luxury, Richard. Fortunately, I'm in a position where he knows that I can't stay away because I know probably more in about him than quite a lot of other people. When I did see him recently, and I have seen him at his lighthouse, I asked him if I hypothetically pulled a firearm and started shooting him, would I be wasting my time? And he confirmed that it would be a waste of my time. So, I don't know how to say this, but things felt different to when I saw him last time. Not quite sure how yet. I'm trying to figure that part out.
Okay. All right.
But yeah,
Give me
I'll
some
leave
time.
you to think about all this stuff. Give me a shout
Okay.
whenever you want to meet up. I'll be around the next few days. So if you need anything,
Cheers,
just give me a call.
Jackie. All right. I'll speak to you soon.
All right. Speak to you soon. Bye, Richard.
Bye.
That did not sound good.
No, it's not.
I just stopped to see what was up with Snowy 911, so I just saw him after all these years. He's old, but he's still going strong.
Yeah. And Warrior's got. Last time I saw him, he had a bit of a chip on his shoulder, though. We gotta talk.
Yeah, what's up?
You want to go? When are you going off
Off
duty?
duty, yes, right now.
Okay, come on.
I gotta put all my gear away. You gotta give me just a minute to
No,
put
take
my
your
stuff
time.
down. I'm gonna do this in front of you, so people don't think that I'm slacking.
Won't you?
Dispatch 125, 1042. I have a car here if you want.
I got my car here. Don't worry.
Okay. I got a 4-door sedan. It's nice. What car do you have?
The ruiner.
Oh, okay.
My car's nicer than your car.
I don't know about that. Why are you getting along? I don't.
It's my coat. It's cold out. What do you want me to wear?
All right. Hey, before you go off duty, you should definitely go check my entire day. Cause oof. Let me tell you, I put in some work today. It was good.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Corey. Hey, Johnson.
Have a good one, Johnson.
Look, you and your dad are just like absolute disasters when it comes to dressing yourselves.
What's wrong with how I'm dressing myself?
You just look like.
Do you know why I dress the way that I do off duty? I want
Go
to
on.
look the most. I don't want to look approachable at all.
Oh my god, you literally sound like your father. It's
I don't want to be approachable. What's wrong with that? When I'm off duty, the last thing I want is for someone to have to approach me every 4 seconds.
Why is Santino standing there like a ghoul? You're not going to say hello to each other?
Hi, Forte. You good? What do you?
Did you know? Or?
God, don't tell me I just hissed at some random fucking person. Forte?
Oh, this is Forte, yeah. What's going on, mate? You all right?
Hello?
Oh, he's fine.
Hello?
He's fine.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Hello?
Oh my god! Fuck!
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine, Dad.
Okay. You scared me.
I couldn't talk for a moment.
I know, the world
Yeah.
was so peaceful.
Okay. What the hell?
Listen, it's friendly banter. How you been, Forte? Been good?
Yeah. How are you?
I got clocked over the head with a wrench and told that I'm a useless
Today?
cop. So, you know,
I told you you were useless.
that's a different story.
Oh.
You two chat. I'll be
You're
right back.
not.
I forgot to change my arms. I did not lock that. What's this flashing?
Yeah. And oh no, it gets better. I also am probably going to be questioned and hopefully, considering how the vote goes, judged for quote unquote pulling a gun on an officer, which, you know, who knows.
What?
Yeah.
You've
Told
been a
you guys
bad
should
boy.
Yeah, Forte, I might be around for a little bit. I think we should catch up. I got to talk to my dad for a few. I don't know if you're going 41. I could give you a call.
I'm always down to clock off. What do you mean?
Welcome to the club. It's great.
Did you catch
I
up
just
in a
gotta,
bit?
like,
please?
probably
That's a
just
good
go
idea.
like drive around for a little bit.
Okay.
It's usually what I do.
No, you're good. I'm gonna talk with my dad because he's dragging me off duty. Have a conversation, but we'll.
All right. Sounds good.
Why is my car door open? Anybody in my trunk?
I don't have a gun, so I don't know.
That's not the trunk.
That's not. Yep, okay. That's just
Anybody in
clear.
there? Sorry.
Nope, you're good. All right.
I'm gonna
God
warn
damn,
you,
I need you to go
what?
back inside real quick. I need to. Feel like my ALPR is on my phone still.
This
I'm
guy.
sorry. Give me a second. It's annoying. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So this is gonna be what?
I can't remember what I was saying.
You said this is gonna be.
Oh, well, this isn't gonna be a nice conversation.
Okay. Let me start off by asking: are you mad at me about something?
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to
That-
gauge where
That's
I should
all
be.
you were worried about?
Well, if I need to know if I'm planning for defense or if I'm planning for, you know, giving you honest feedback or judgment on a situation.
Okay. Where to start? The reason Jackie called me, is about our friend at the lighthouse. He wants to touch base
With us or with
with me
the thing? Okay.
because I guess he's heard through Matt and I don't know who else that somehow I'm involved. I don't know who else he's talked to. I'd like to know. Obviously he's talked to Matt, so on some that's not a big deal, I'll be honest. But obviously he spoke to Matt, so Matt's told him we're trying to stay out of it, and Matt's trying to stay out of it, and all this kind of stuff. But this is where the problem comes in. Yesterday I got a text message, another one
From him.
from nobody, right?
Uh-huh.
He said that he had something for me, a gift. I said, I texted him back and I said, listen, respectfully, I'm not interested. I told you we're not getting involved. Respectfully, we're not interested. Why is there a motorbike here? So he texted me back and said, unfortunately, you don't have a choice. And you can thank the old wolf for that. And he's talking about Balto.
Oh boy.
I don't know the extent of what he means by that. I didn't exactly get to have a conversation with him. But nonetheless, he said he said, I have a gift for you. I'll leave it at the door. Yeah, let's not put me playing games. Let me read the text.
I
He
have a
said,
question
go on.
before you read that.
Mhm.
Why is this our problem if Balto opened his mouth? To be clear, I was not caught up or within any detail of what happened to me. And the only people I've told are the people that need to know, and that's you. Outside of that, why is this affecting you?
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying, though, right? How
Yeah.
does the fact that this isn't falling back on Balto, but somehow falling on you?
Hmm. And this is what I was
Okay.
talking to Forte about yesterday, is oftentimes trying to apply logic to some of these things doesn't get you anywhere. Because I don't know whether you're aware, but Forte is involved.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? Why the fuck wouldn't he be? That motherfucker is so goddamn nosy. Oh god. Okay. Go ahead.
But I've talked him out of it. And I think
Mhm.
I trust him that he's not going to do anything more.
I respectfully, and that's okay. I think you have a lot more faith in him than I do, but that's okay.
It was a pretty deep conversation. I think he revealed a lot to me about his past and who he is.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to him. I spoke to let's just say it was a pretty deep conversation, and
We can talk
he
about Forte after. I don't want to make this the focal. I'd rather focus on, I guess, your text.
okay.
We'll come back to Forte.
Anyway, he said, "Hello, Richard. I have something for you." I said, "What's that?" He said, "Pieces of a puzzle." I said, "Mr. Bones, respectfully, as I told you before, I will not be getting involved." He said, "I'm afraid you don't have a choice. You can blame the old wolf for that. Don't worry, though. This particular gift comes with no strings attached. It'll be your own fun little game to figure out who else has the pieces. Tell you what, I'll leave them at the door. I won't even come out to say hi. You'll be safe." So I went, and when I got there was 3 pages. Old pages.
Okay.
You're reacting already. Why?
I know who has pages.
Who?
I got a call. Either I got a call or it was at the end of a phone call. But I was talking to Barrick, and he asked me about a book, or if I knew where to locate a book about a man at a lighthouse.
He did what now?
I told Barrick to take my advice, and I told him that if you see the ship going toward the iceberg, don't try and steer its path. Jump off the fucking boat. And he asked me, he said, what if there's someone on the boat that I care about? I said, then they better jump too.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I
Barracks.
didn't mean to.
No.
steer
Barracks
you.
Barracks pissing me off. Okay. Yeah. So.
Mostly not pissing off. To be fair.
Yeah. But so Norman's given me 3 pages from what seems to be his journal. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They are interesting,
Mm-hmm.
pretty revealing. I'm not going to go into detail on them, but I don't know
Can
what
I
to
ask
do.
you a question? Is
Of course you
that
can.
because you would rather leave me out of it, or is that because you don't want to tell anybody and have it backfire? I won't be upset if it's option 1. I would like to know. I'm not going to fight it. I made you a promise and I'm not going to go back on it.
I'll be honest, originally I didn't really want to tell anybody, but because the way I think about it is you guys don't know about it, no chance you getting involved, and there's no risk. And but then I just think back to everything that we said with that meeting with Ziggy, and I think I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if I didn't mention this.
No, that's fair. I'll be honest, I appreciate the fact that you are opening up about it. Even if it is difficult.
I fucking sit properly.
It sucks because I wish I had more understanding of the severity. But based on what I understand and have learned, this is no joking matter.
No, it's not. So this is my conundrum. This is my problem. Is I now have 3 out of what is labeled as 15 pages. Nose just called me that he was given a whole journal by Norman, and apparently there's a part 2. So what I'm guessing is these pages make up part 2. This, to me, my gut instinct is to just walk away and to just take them and not do anything. Norman said there's no strings attached. But what about if there is strings attached?
I already see an angle where strings are attached. Everybody's upset that Balto spoke to me. And clearly there was a problem with that because it spewed into me receiving texts. Essentially, Balto being a string that attached me, correct?
Yeah.
And it's obvious. You need to take that, or are you okay?
Let me take this really quickly, okay?
You're fine.
Hey, Pippi.
Hey, 18's like 2 days?
Yeah, 2 days, yeah. Is it all right?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
You sure? You sound a bit
So I'm
panicked.
hired? No, I'm fine.
No, you're not hired.
I'm this job for so long. Thank you so much.
You're not, Pippi, you're not hired. It's an interview. It's an interview.
Oh.
It's
Why?
an interview. It's an interview,
I
but
thought I was being hired.
no, it's just an interview. But from what I've
Oh.
heard from Jadelyn, you're very good at what you do, and she's recommended you, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm really good at the job. I got fired, but that was because everything went to shit.
Save
I
it for the
also got
interview,
bit by a
okay?
dog. Oh, what do I do? Who do I tell about all this stuff to then?
You tell me at the interview, all right?
Oh,
You'll be fine, all right? Listen, don't stress about it, okay? It's going to be
I'm
absolutely
stressing
fine.
about it. I've been stressing about it for the past however long I've been wanting this job for.
Well, yeah, you ain't got nothing to worry about, all right? I'm not a scary boss, all right?
Wait, you're my boss?
Yeah, I will be if you get hired.
Oh, that's why I have you saved as possible boss. Oh,
That
never
would
mind.
make a lot of sense, yeah. Listen, Pete, I'll tell you what. I'll set you a quest, okay? If you come to the
A
interview
quest?
with my favorite ice cream flavor, you're more likely to get hired, okay? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ice cream. I'm going to get ice cream. I'll get it now for you. Okay, goodbye, bye.
No, it's gonna melt. Okay, well, you'll do great.
Oh boy.
Sorry about that. She sounds like a golden retriever.
Gotcha.
Right. So
To my point though, Balto talked to me. I got text messages. You told me not to question how he acquires these things like my phone number and stuff. So I have not asked, but obviously it made me a string, correct?
mm-hmm.
He's reached out to you and he's reached out to Jackie and he's reached out to maybe Barrick. I don't know. He said there's someone on that ship he cares about.
That's Andy.
Oh my God. Wait. Okay. That actually lines up. Barrick and Andy have been hanging out quite a bit recently.
Andy's been tied up in this since the start.
So let's be logical for a second. He's telling you no strings attached. He's creating the strings though. He's picking who he wants to have these things and sending people on, call it a quest, call it a mission, call it whatever the hell you want to call it. He's forcing people to interconnect with each other so that he can use it against people to do what he wants. You're essentially, for lack of a better term, Dad, it sounds like you're a pawn on a chessboard.
Yeah, that's my problem.
And it's up to you to make a move on the board or stay where you are.
This is my issue, is I don't want to play the games. Playing the games is what got us into the mess. I don't want to play them. Playing them is how we get hurt. But I'm worried if I don't play, we get hurt anyway. But I don't know what to do.
There's a couple things you can do. You go to one of the various people who are playing the game. You give the pages to them and tell them that you have no interest. Do not call. Do not ask questions. Do not have nothing to do with it. And you walk away. Option 2, you go to the lighthouse. You leave the pages. And you walk away. You don't have to leave a note saying you're not playing. The implication of the notes given to you, I'm sure this guy will be able to figure that out. Or option 3, is that you play into it. But what I don't like about that is if you play into it, you're essentially being strung along. And if you try and walk away at that point, there's going to be so many strings coming off of you that you would essentially be breaking a web. And there won't be a point of walking away. Because at that point, this guy is already going to have his way with everybody else who also chose to play the game. Honestly, I don't think option 3 is a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Me neither.
I actually think option 3 is a horrible idea, but I don't think I'm wrong in my theory. If what I'm understanding and putting together now in the very small passing bys that I've seen, I'm starting to see the bigger picture. And I really don't like what I'm seeing. What is your thought process right now?
My thought process is I don't know. When he says it's not a choice, what does he mean? What's the extent of that? What am I looped into? What part do I have to play, and where does that end? Like, can I get away with just handing these off to somebody else and getting out of here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't know. I just want to know what I have to do to get us out of this and far away. But at the same time, it's difficult for me because, I mean, if Snow's involved and Andy and even Barrett, as much as they're stupid for getting involved, they might not have a choice. And if they're getting wrapped up in this stuff and he's playing them all along, like, am I wrong for just standing on the sidelines and letting that happen? And just getting out of there?
No. And I think my analogy that I used for Barrick, I'm going to apply to you. And that's if you see a ship going toward an iceberg, jump the ship, don't try and veer it. And I think the other part to that too is if there's somebody there who you care about, as Barrick stated, what if there's someone there on the ship that I care about? I think the same response I had to him, I'll have to you. They need to jump ship too. I think the problem is that I don't know why I did what I did. Obviously, from what people have told me, what I did was, I've heard heroic, brave. I've heard a lot. But it sounds like even if you are heroic and brave, being the hero does not resolve what is obviously an issue. And I think that if you try and be a hero because of somebody else, it's not going to resolve what is still going to be a problem, and that's going to be this guy.
Yeah, I think what a lot of these people don't realize is, at the end of the day, whether they like it or not, Norman Bones or whatever, what he is inevitable, right? There's no dodging. There's no dodging him.
My accident was what, 6 years ago? 7 years ago?
Yeah.
He's still kicking. Did he evacuate the island after the war? Because it sounds like he just sat back and enjoyed a nice drink and a cigarette. From the sounds of it.
Not going to answer this. I'm going to...
I'll put my phone on mute.
I'm going to tell you this, but I don't know whether I want to tell anybody else, because I don't know whether anybody else knows. But Norman told me the only reason he's back on the island is because of Winston.
Walker?
Yeah.
Huh?
Because of what happened to him.
What happened to him?
What do you mean, what happened to him?
I mean, a lot has happened to Winston. Is he back because of the recent thing that happened to him?
What do you think I'm on about?
Well, let's break it down. Winston, I had a long conversation with him.
No, I don't think Norman Bones is back because you had a chat with your mate.
Nope, not you didn't let me finish. Oh my, for fuck's sake. Dad, it
You
doesn't
okay?
matter. No, I'm not.
What's happened?
I just got a text. By our friend. I've something for you. I'll tell you the
This
same thing I told your father.
motherfucker.
It comes with no strings attached. You are free to do what you please with them. No harm will befall you. But you do need to come here. In fact, someone's done you a favor of making sure that you will be unbothered. Who did me a favor?
It wasn't me. It wasn't Etta. Don't think it was Matt. Which leaves Ziggy. Or Balto.
Or Winston?
You and him that close?
I know Winston's done some messed up stuff. And I know he's gotten involved in some pretty bad people. I would say that even after all these years, I do have a close connection with Winston. Sure as shit wasn't Barrick, I'll tell you that much. I can't believe I'm saying this. Are we going? I have something for you. I'll tell you the same thing I told your father. It comes with no strings attached. You're free to do with what you please with them. No harm will befall you, but you need to come here. In fact, someone's done a favor of making sure that you will be unbothered. What does that even mean? A favor?
He does deals. That's what he does. Yeah, text him back. Ask him if I can go pick him up. I don't want you going there, so.
If I acknowledge it.
Yeah. I'll do one better. I'll call him.
What if he tries to make a deal with me when I meet him?
That's why I don't want you going. Mr. Bones,
Richard.
I understand you've texted my son.
That's right.
Let him know we were talking so he doesn't think.
Think it'd be possible for me to come and grab his things instead of him?
You are free to join him, but the notes do pertain to somebody that he dealt with a very long time ago. So I would prefer if he came and picked them up.
And he's gonna be safe.
I assure you, you and your family are just fine.
If that's the case, why does he need to come and pick anything up?
If he promises no strings attached.
It's all a part of all of this, Richard. It will become clear, I assure you.
I will do it.
And for clarity purposes only, if he doesn't come and pick your gift up, what happens?
Surely you don't want to make me come and make the visit, do you?
We'll be there in 5 minutes.
What do you tell you?
It's gotta be you. Apparently it's something to do with something you dealt with a long time ago. I don't know what that means, but
Okay.
come on.
I'm nervous, but I'm not scared. To be honest.
Hey.
Sorry.
Okay, listen. You've never spoken to this guy before, okay? Well, you have, but you haven't.
I don't remember him, and I think that's the most important thing.
I know. And that's the problem. So.
Well, that actually may work in my favor.
this is my advice. Answer his questions honestly. Because he knows...
He knows more about me than I know about myself, apparently.
Exactly.
So.
He knows too much already. There's no point hiding things from him. Don't ask him questions about him or his family, because that's not going to get you anywhere. Don't ask him questions about him or his history, because that's going to piss him off.
Any questions.
Don't ask him any questions. Unless it comes to... Unless you want to ask the specifics on... an arrangement, but that you shouldn't be making any fucking arrangements anyway. We're going to go there, we're going to pick up whatever the fuck this is, and then we're going to leave.
I'm letting you know now, I am asking him no questions.
Okay. I'm going to ask him what happens if I do not do what he wants me to when it comes to these notes, because I want to know the stipulations regarding what happens if I don't play his game. That's what I want to know.
Dad, can I suggest something?
And what's that?
If you ask him that question, he's going to set a boundary. What you don't know will not hurt you, whereas what you do know could hurt you. Is that fair to say? I want you to really think about that before you... I'm not going to tell you not to, but I want you to just think about that before you ask that question.
Is there at any point in there you want to leave? You tell me and we leave, okay?
I'm going to get what he wants, and then I'm out of there.